We've talked about principles, alignment, contrast, hierarchy, and more, which gives design its structure. Now we are going to move into something more emotional. Something that can change how a viewer even feels before they consciously register a word. Color. Color is one of the strongest communication tools in design because it carries mood, meaning, and personality. Let's start with a simple thought exercise. Think about the color red. What comes to mind? Energy, danger, excitement, urgency, love. Now think about blue. Calm, trust, stability, technology, corporate. Now think about green. Nature, growth, health, money, freshness. We haven't shown any images, just names. But color already produced meaning in your mind. That is how powerful it is. And here is why that matters in design. Most people make decisions visually and emotionally before they make them logically. Color shapes that emotional layer. Let's break color into 3 core ideas that beginners and professionals both work with. Number 1, color combinations. Some colors work beautifully together. Others clash in ways that are distracting or uncomfortable. There are a few classic relationships. Complementary colors. These are opposites that create strong contrast. For example, blue plus orange, red plus green, yellow plus purple. These combinations feel energetic and bold. We also have analogous colors, which are neighbors on the color wheels. For example, we have blue and teal, green. This feels calm, natural, and cohesive. We have monochromatic colors, which are one color with variation in shades and brightness. This feels elegant, minimal, and modern. Canva gives you built-in palettes that follow these combinations. Even if you don't know any color theory, you can start with a pre-made palette and trust that it works. If you are near your phone or laptop later, scroll through your favorite brands or influencers and notice which style they use. Bold complementary, soft analogous, minimal monochrome. This simple observation skill makes you a better designer almost instantly. The second is color temperature. Colors have temperature, and temperature shapes mood. Warm colors like red, orange, and yellow feel energetic, urgent, passionate, or youthful. Cool colors like blue and green feel calm, trustworthy, natural, or professional. Neutral colors like gray, beige, black, and white are stabilizers. They help everything else make sense. Warm colors grab attention. Cool colors build trust. Neutrals create balance. This is why banks and fintech companies often use blue, why health and wellness brands use green, and why retail brands use red or yellow for sales and urgency. The third is color and brand identity. Brands are built on recognition, and recognition depends on repetition, especially with color. Think about Coca-Cola red, Starbucks green, IKEA yellow and blue, Netflix black and red. These colors are not random, they are strategic. They form identity, memory, and emotion. Here is the key insight. Color is often remembered faster than logos, which means color is a communication tool even before text, icons, or symbols show up. Inside Canva, you can create brand kits that save your exact colors. This is one of the easiest ways to stay consistent, especially if you are producing multiple designs for social media or marketing. Here is a mini reflection exercise. Just think through it. If you were creating a recruitment poster, a fundraising campaign, a corporate report, and a TikTok series, would you use the same color for all 4? Probably not, because the message, audience, and tone are different. Design lives at the intersection of message and audience. Color helps bridge that gap. Different people interpret colors differently based on audience, context, and experience, but there are patterns you can rely on. Let me give you an example. Young audiences usually respond to brighter, bolder palettes. Professional audience, on the other hand, they respond to calmer palettes with clean neutrals, while luxury brands rely heavily on black, gold, white, and minimal color. Sustainability brands lean towards green and earth tones, while tech brands lean towards blue, turquoise, or gradients. Again, no one announces these rules, but we all feel them. Now let's bring it together. Here is the big takeaway about color. Color is not decoration. Color is meaning. Color is mood. Color is identity. Color is strategy. Once you understand color as a communication tool, not as an aesthetic choice, everything you design becomes clearer and more intentional. In this video, you've learned how color influences perception, emotion, and branding, and how Canva helps you apply color, even if you are not a trained designer. In the next video, we are going deeper into typography, which is the design of text, and how fonts communicate tone, hierarchy, and personality.